Hey group leaders, it's Michelle with AST here to help you navigate the waters of booking a trip with us, as well as what you can expect along the way. In this series, we'll be discussing what AST can do for your group, from the initial proposal, recruitment, the agreement, and your timeline. So buckle up and let's get started. Today we're going to be talking about the initial parent meeting and recruitment for your trip. This is a very important step in the process to gauge interest and to begin collecting deposits. You might have 30 students tell you that they're interested, but only have 15 actually secure with a deposit. And this can be very frustrating to a group leader since the cost of any trip fluctuates with how many travelers you have going. So it's best to create interest and excitement as soon as possible. So let's go over a sample timeline to help you get started. So about 1 month before the meeting, you need to pick a date and a location and get approval if necessary. You might need internet access if you have a video that you'd like to show, or to possibly enroll your travelers online at the meeting. Make sure that you have everything you need, from PowerPoints, enrollment forms, flyers, etc. Create an invitation letter with an RSVP if you choose that includes meeting details and to distribute to students, and I'll show you that in just a moment. Hang up posters and flyers advertising your meeting. Submit an announcement to be read during school-wide announcements if you have that option. Submit an advertisement to your school newspaper. Send an email to your parents telling them about the meeting. And print the itinerary with the pricing information that you received from your agent. Here is the sample letter. It just goes over the name of the trip, some details about what to expect, when you're going, and what the next steps might be. For the contact information at the bottom, it's always important to put an email address or a phone number so parents can get a hold of you if they have any questions. 1 week before the meeting, send out another email reminder to all your parents. If you chose to have the RSVPs and you received those back, go ahead and contact them. But parents are very busy, teachers are very busy, everyone's very busy. So it's always important to send out a reminder email and make sure that you include the date, time, and location of the meeting again. Then when you want to practice presenting any PowerPoint presentations that you might have, make sure that you understand the information on the proposal, and be sure to ask your agent if you have any questions at all. One of the biggest questions that usually comes up with the parent meeting is what the quad, triple, double, single rates mean. Then you want to make sure that you organize all of your meeting materials, so that will be the registration forms, the waivers. Make sure you have enough itineraries with the pricing to pass out, pens to complete the forms, or a computer available if they're doing it online. And then always make sure to create an agenda for your meeting, and that'll just help you stay on task and make sure that you cover all of the information when you have the parents right there in front of you. It's also very helpful to create a sign-in sheet that includes parents' contact information if you don't have that information already. The day of your meeting, you just want to make sure that you arrive early, make sure you have enough chairs and tables, double check any of your audio-visual equipment. Nothing's more embarrassing than when your microphone or your PowerPoint doesn't work. Make sure that the meeting room is accessible. Make sure all the doors are unlocked. And it's always helpful to have a sign outside just to guide the parents to know right where to go. And then also be able to collect deposits from those that are interested in securing their spots. So you'll just want to make sure that you talk with your finance department there at your school just to make sure that you're doing that correctly. And then after the recruitment meeting, you just want to send a follow-up thank you to all the parents that came. Ask them if they have any questions. And then you want to call your agent and let them know how the meeting went. That's very important for us when we're doing that, just so we know kind of what to expect, the next steps, and we can help you along in that process. So by accepting the forms and the deposits at the meeting, you'll be able to get a better idea of how many travelers to expect, and that's some of the information that you can relay back to your agent after your meeting. And if your group isn't ready to pay deposits at that time, that's fine. You just want to make sure that you either have a follow-up meeting or you set a firm deadline for them to have their deposits in by, and then definitely stick to that. It's always difficult when you have students coming and going and not being able to make up their mind. It makes it very difficult on our end when we're trying to get your reservations taken care of. So we hope that this video has helped prepare you for your very first meeting. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to give us a call. Any of our agents are here and ready to answer any questions that you have. Now, the next video in this series is about the agreement and payment. So once you've had your meeting and you've gotten all your deposits in and you know how many travelers you have going, then it's time for an agreement. So be sure to check out that video when you're ready. And while you're here, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Facebook to keep up to date on anything that's travel related. And as always, if you have questions, we are here to help. So until next time, we'll see you later.